We are going to embark on an exciting cooking adventure by making an unbelievably awesome crunchy crust tart, topped with farm fresh cherry tomatoes and a sinfully gooey layer of pristine mozzarella cheese, drizzled with Italian seasoning and a bunch of other exciting herbs. We do have a lot of scope to experiment with different layers to change its character so that it imbibes our taste preferences, acquired or otherwise. All I'm trying to say is sometimes when we experiment with various types of preparations and cuisines, by incorporating our own technique, the final product or creation invariably tends to be extraordinarily unique, and in fact it might even surprise you. So don't always stick to the recipe, improvise, explore, do things differently and soak in the experience. It is truly priceless. This wonderful play of exquisite cherry tomatoes, versatile cheese, herb-infused spread and a dazzling array of spices is nothing short of a spectacle, and it tastes so good. Do try it and soak in the accolades you are sure to get for cooking up this cheesy food storm. Let me run you through all the ingredients that we would require for this lip-smacking cherry tomato preparation. Plain flour, 2 and 2 by 3 cups. Desi ghee, 2 by 3 cup. Baking powder, half teaspoon. Salt, a pinch. Fresh diced cherry tomatoes. Feel free to use as many as you like. Pizza sauce, as required. Rosemary, as required. And oregano. Getting started with the recipe, we will start by making the dough for the crunchy crust. I guess this is the tricky part for this recipe, so keep watching. We require some plain flour sifted thrice to make it lighter, a pinch of salt, baking powder and desi ghee. Give it a quick mix using a wooden spoon, spatula or just your plain hands. Using ghee will make your work much easier compared to butter. Combine well for around 5 minutes, then we will go for water. Water should be at room temperature and do not use chilled water. Remember, according to the quality of the plain flour used, you may require a bit less or a bit more water. So, while you add, keep a watch. If you add more water, the crust will not be as good as this. When we combine the flour with water, the protein content in it forms the strands of gluten, which is elastic in nature. If you overmix the dough, those strands become tough and your crust will become hard and tough. Handle the dough gently, it is just enough to combine. Then slowly make the dough by giving a good kneading. This will really help in getting what we are looking for. Yes, it's over. Now this texture is what I was looking for. Getting back to your work floor, drop in some plain flour and start rolling the dough and shape it properly by giving it 4 to 5 good rolls. Since we are using ghee, you will not face any difficulty for rolling it. The dough is silky smooth and you can smell the fresh aroma of the desi ghee, and ultimately this gives you the perfect tart you have ever tasted. On the other hand, if you are choosing to use butter instead of the ghee, you will need to refrigerate the dough for around 2 hours before you could roll it. And one more tip, if you choose to use butter, use unsalted one. I have tried this tart with olive oil crust too, and I will not recommend it to you as it won't give that crumbly, light and crunchy texture as compared to the other two. Grab your tin and let's keep the roll dough into it. Shape the sides using your hands or the back of a spoon. Give some random pokes with a fork onto the base as well. This will help you to get an evenly cooked base by allowing the steam to escape and prevent lots of puff. So, once our base is prepared and ready, add the yummy homemade sauce. Be generous when you add all the ingredients because they are really going to create a flavorful storm. Italian seasonings are all essential at this point of time. Fresh aroma of these will make your tart a lot more irresistible. If you like to add a dose of other seasonings of your liking, you can do that too. Some fresh rosemary and thyme will work magic, but since I could not get hold of fresh ones, I will make do with the dried ones. We will be using mozzarella cheese as our gooey cheese to fill the base with lot of ooziness. I'm a die-hard fan of mozzarella cheese and I'm sure you will all agree with me. The lingering taste will definitely drag your hands for more all the time. These fresh cherry tomatoes are the real heroes as they have a sublime flavor which blends with both sweet crispiness and concentrated juicy tanginess of our preparation. These tiny awesome ones will give our tart a fresh, crispy and deep flavored texture, taking it to the next level. Be generous and stack as many tomatoes as you can. This will surely pep up the lingering, unlimited flavor blast for your taste buds. Drop in more cheese and pop it into the preheated oven for baking at 200 degrees centigrade for around 45 minutes. As I always say, the oven temperature may vary, so do keep a watch. Try out this spectacular, well-flavored, tantalizing cherry tomato tart for your meal today. It's an awesome recipe, colorful and very, very delicious. Hope you have enjoyed this fantastic delectable ride. Do like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click the bell icon to receive the notifications of my upcoming uploads. If you have got any questions or queries, do drop in a message in the comment box below. Meet you soon with yet another recipe coming week. Until then, happy cooking.